Hello, everyone. It's Kelly Jean here with Kelly Jean Wellness. I did something pretty incredible. I have to say, I faced a test that was very scary for me to do. First of all, it's called a CT scan. Computed tomography is what that stands for. It's a computerized X-ray imaging procedure. And it will tell you if you have any calcification in your arteries, and if you do, how much. It's scary, right? It's scary for me because, my father's side of the family, I mean, there's heart disease. My dad, I lost him in 1999 of a massive heart attack due to atherosclerosis, which is hardening of the arteries. And I had a history of alcohol drug addiction until I was 22 years old and intervened upon it. I haven't had a drink or drug in all these years, but I started drinking and using drugs at the age of 15, as well as cigarettes. I started smoking at that age and did not quit smoking till 1996. So, I mean, and I certainly didn't find my way to good, healthy eating until about that time in 96, 99. And then it just got better throughout the years. But so I had every reason to feel nervous about getting this test done. First of all, this test you can have done at, if you're in San Diego area, there's a company called Imaging Healthcare Specialists, and you can have your cardiologist or your doctor call in that order to any of, wherever they do this test. It's a CT scan. It is the most gold standard test right now that you can do to find this information out about the health of your arteries. They will tell you how much, if you have any, calcification, how much you have. So what I'm excited about today is I have zero. I just got my news today. I have zero. I had no idea that I would ever be seeing 0%. I thought for sure I was going to have 30% or maybe even 70%. And it was scary. And I had to really talk to myself about what would I do if they told me I had 70%. And I'd feel like I'm a ticking time bomb, right? On one hand, but then, I would choose not to operate from that place of fear, but rather, move into a place of, hey, you just don't have any room to mess around, going forward. And, I might talk to my husband and say, hey, babe, can we go to Italy maybe next month? Maybe a bucket list I'd start creating, perhaps. I don't know. I'm kidding. But I think it was, bottom line is it's just the best feeling ever to know that all these years of what I always say that I've made an amends. I'm making a living amends to all, from all the abuse that I, gave my body, early on. I feel like, in many ways, it's like this beautiful amends that I make my body by living a healthy lifestyle and eating in such beautiful ways of nutritionally supporting my body and just going to new levels of wellness. I love it. I love it. So I'm just encouraging all of you out there, if you have any questions in your mind about the health of your arteries, rather than, getting your cholesterol always checked and, all these tests done and still being in that guessing game. But what if? It's a great test to get. It really is. It's only $149 out of pocket. I have awesome insurance, but they would not cover this test. And so $149, I mean, gosh, it's well worth it. So I wanted to share that with you today. And I'm in celebration. I am so excited. So let's say if you have been, diagnosed with, and you have issues with your arteries, and you do, and or cholesterol issues, or let's say pre-diabetic, that's the most important. That's what you really want to be addressing. Then, obviously nutrition and changing the lifestyle, your nutrition and really understanding how to work with supplements is absolutely key. And you can absolutely stop it in its tracks, and you can reverse conditions. I see it all the time. Okay. So I hope that is inspirational for you. Have a beautiful day and wishing you all incredible health always.